We know very well that St. Paul is the apostle par excellence. After his conversion, he organized and shepherded early Christian communities in Cyprus, Asia Minor, Greece, Crete, and even Rome. But aside from relying on God's grace, Paul fruitfully carried out his missionary work with the help of collaborators. In the New Testament, we read of two of them, namely Timothy and Titus. Who are they? Paul met Timothy in Lystra. Paul chose him as a companion in his missionary journey because Timothy was well spoken of by the brethren at Lystra and Iconium. It is said that Timothy, although he grew up in a family that is not strictly observant, had been well versed in the scriptures since childhood. Timothy accompanied Paul, and on different occasions, Paul sent him to communities to represent him and to lead them. For example, Timothy was sent to Thessalonica and then to Corinth. Paul wrote of Timothy, we can say that being sent to important missions, Timothy was a trusted collaborator of Paul. In fact, some of Paul's letters were jointly sent with Timothy, like the second letter to the Corinthians and that to the Romans. Pope Benedict XVI used to describe Timothy as almost an alter ego of Paul. There is no biblical record with regard to Timothy's life after Paul's death. But one tradition holds that Timothy stayed in Ephesus and sometime in 97 AD was martyred there for preaching against the worship of the goddess Diana. Now, from one close Pauline collaborator to another, Titus. Unlike Timothy, who had Jewish roots, Titus was Greek by birth and therefore was counted of pagan origin. Paul had him as his interpreter. Like Timothy, Titus was also sent by Paul to different communities, which included Corinth, Jerusalem, and Dalmatia. In his letter, Titus, Paul called him his true child in faith. It is said that Titus stayed in Crete until he died of old age. Friends, we hope we could learn from Saints Timothy and Titus to be generous in our response to the Lord's call to serve the Church in the spirit of collaboration. Saints Timothy and Titus, pray for us.